Hey guys! Today's a great sunny day and we're making this video out of town. I'm so glad you joined me today. I'm Anna and this is the English Fluency Journey. So in this video, I want to talk about weekends and vocabulary we can use to describe it to our companion. And I'm gonna talk just a little bit about words and some phrasal verbs and some grammar points we can use to talk about it. Because weekends are a huge topic of conversations. There are a lot of activities people do on weekends. Some people sleep in or chill out at home, which means that they just stay at home and rest. Some people have some home parties or go to the movies or go out to a club, for example. Some people like to visit some new countries or cities, or like me, spend time with their family out of town in nature. But first of all, let's deal with the word weekend. So, what is the weekend? The weekend is 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. But sometimes we can hear something like a long weekend. A long weekend has at least 3 days due to a public holiday falling on either the Friday or Monday. Weekend is written as one word. When we say, "Oh, thank God, it's the end of the week," then we use those words separately, and it means that we are so happy that our working week is over and the weekend starts. You could notice that sometimes they use prepositions at and on the weekend. Both cases are correct, but at the weekend is the British variant, whereas on the weekend is the American. When someone asks you, for example, what did you do on the weekend? You can answer, I rode a bike on the weekend. So, as I've already told you that I like spending my weekends with my family in nature, in this peaceful, quiet place. We are in the village, and this is the woods behind my back. And I want to draw your attention to this. Let's talk a little bit about differences between the woods and the word forest. Basically, they mean the same thing, an area covered in trees. But usually we use the word forest to describe a larger area than woods. And also we use the word wood to say the material that makes up the inside of a tree. For example, we can say that this is a wooden bench or this bench is made of wood, but we can't say that this bench is made of forest. It's gonna sound weird, right? And these two words can be used as nouns and verbs as well and have a few more meanings. If you guys would like to know more about them or maybe about something else, please let me know in the comments and I'll make another video explaining that. So, back to our weekend. As you can see, here's a beautiful meadow. What is a meadow, you may ask? So, a meadow is a piece of grassland or an area covered with grass and often with wildflowers. When someone asks you, where did you spend your weekend? You can describe the place and things that you did and say, I spent my weekend near the woods at my friend's house. Right from our bedroom window, we had a beautiful view on the meadow and the woods. Our friends have a big kitchen garden with lots of different vegetables which we had for dinner. We went for a walk into the woods, and we made barbecue and drank tea by the fire. It was a pleasant and relaxing weekend. Well, there are shorter answers, of course. When you want to ask someone about their plans for the weekend, you can use questions like, do you have anything going on this weekend? Or what are you doing this weekend? And if the weekend's over, you can ask questions like, how was your weekend? Or what did you get up to this weekend? Which means that you're curious what crazy ideas came to your mind. Or did you do anything fun over the weekend? Over the weekend means during the weekend. These questions are good conversation starters. And as a response, you can hear something like, I went out with my friends, which means that you left the house and went somewhere, especially to do something enjoyable. Or you can hear something, I had to catch up on work, which means that you had to do the work that you haven't been able to do recently. Or, for example, you can hear something like, I was at the wedding and it was pretty low-key, which means that it was a small, quiet party, not exactly what you expect from a wedding. So that was a couple of examples of expressions and phrasal verbs that people used when I asked them about their weekends, and I didn't know their meaning, so I had to ask, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. And I guess that's enough information for this video. There are many other phrasal verbs and expressions we can use to talk about our weekends, and not only about our weekends, and about all kinds of life situations. If you would like to know about them, please let me know. Hope this information was useful for you guys, and don't forget to ask me your questions. So, see you soon, have a great weekend, and bye!